I will reveal to you how to make any woman desire you deeply, even if she seems indifferent at first. As Bruce Lee said, the key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. This profound quote emphasizes the essence of leaving a lasting impression, which is precisely what we are discussing today. I will reveal 5 compelling secrets that will make any woman yearn for you. To make a woman truly miss you, you must offer something she can't find anywhere else. Whether you are in a relationship or just starting to connect, these tips are guaranteed to make you leave an indelible mark. Stay with me as we explore how these ancient secrets can be applied to modern life for a calmer and more centered existence. If you like what we do here and want to support the channel, a simple little free gesture that I will ask of you is to click on the subscribe button. This helps us to continue to bring you content like this one. Moreover, I encourage you not to skip any part of the video. If you're here, you are not like the majority. You are someone who sees the value of diving deep, so consider yourself an exception. Without further delay, let's get started. Reverse psychology, when used effectively in relationships, can sometimes make someone think about you more, but it's important to approach it with caution and respect. Relationships, whether romantic or otherwise, thrive on trust, communication, and mutual respect. Manipulating someone's feelings intentionally can lead to negative consequences. However, if you're looking for ways to subtly encourage a woman to think about you without using manipulation or deceit, there are healthier and more positive strategies to consider. Here are a few principles of reverse psychology, but framed in a way that is respectful, authentic, and considerate. Number 1, don't over-pursue or be too available. One classic form of reverse psychology is to pull back and avoid over-texting or over-calling. When you make yourself too available, it can come across as desperate or lacking in self-respect. By pulling back, you're signaling that you value your own time and independence. This creates a sense of mystery and intrigue, which can make her more curious about you and more likely to think about you. Number 2, focus on yourself and your own interests. People are naturally attracted to those who are confident and self-assured. When you prioritize your own life, hobbies, and passions, you indirectly encourage her to think about you more because you are someone who is independent and intriguing. Women and people in general tend to respect and admire someone who doesn't revolve around them. Show that you have your own identity and that you're not emotionally dependent on her. Number 3, give her space to miss you. Constant attention can lead to the feeling of being overwhelmed. By giving her space, you're allowing her time to think about you on her own terms. Absence often makes the heart grow fonder, and when you're not constantly in her face, she may begin to miss you and wonder about your whereabouts or your thoughts. Number 4, don't always share everything. If you tell someone everything about your life or your plans, there's nothing left to discover. Instead, keep some mystery about yourself. Share just enough to keep her intrigued, but leave certain details to her imagination. This creates a sense of curiosity, which might make her think about you more in her free time as she tries to piece things together. Number 5, be playfully aloof, but not distant. Sometimes subtle disinterest can make someone more interested. If you're constantly giving off the vibe that you're not obsessing over them or waiting for their approval, it can create a sense of challenge. This doesn't mean being cold or distant. It means not being too eager or too eager to please. A balance of attention and detachment can spark curiosity. Number 6, don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Paradoxically, showing vulnerability and not always being strong or perfect can make someone more likely to think about you. If you open up in a genuine and honest way, it can make you seem more relatable and human, which makes her more likely to want to support you and think about you more. Just make sure the vulnerability is real and not a tactic. Number 7, don't rush things and take your time with the relationship. Don't rush to label things or force emotional intimacy too quickly. Let the connection develop naturally. When you allow a relationship to grow at its own pace, it keeps both parties engaged and interested without either feeling overwhelmed or pressured. Number 8, challenge her opinions respectfully. Sometimes having a difference of opinion can spark a deeper connection. Engaging in playful debates or challenging her thoughts in a respectful way can create a mental connection. If you're constantly agreeable, it can come across as boring or unchallenging. The right kind of intellectual or emotional pushback can make her think more about you, but always be mindful to do it in a fun, respectful way that fosters communication, not conflict. Ultimately, the best way to get a woman to think about you isn't through manipulation or trickery, but by being a person who is interesting emotionally mature, and authentic. Reverse psychology can be effective in moderation, but it's far more meaningful to build a genuine connection based on respect, trust, and shared interests.